Coach
Yep.
Prime also talked about his new bus roster and how he was impressed with the offensive line. He went down the whole
Yeah, went
roster
through
pretty
all of it.
much, each position, and talked about how excited he was about this new crew. Although people will, I seen in the comments, hey, he didn't talk about the team. I'm like, y'all got to listen to the interview a little bit more. But what do you think about what he said about the team, Uncle Neely?
One, I loved the deeper meaning between what he said and the team. And here's what I mean about between. You got him, what he said in the team, and that space in between shows how healthy, engaged, and active Coach Prime is able to be this summer compared to last summer.
Mm,
Like last summer, this time we wouldn't have been able to do the interview that we did yesterday.
yeah.
Last summer, this time he wouldn't have been able to talk to players via Zoom while they're off doing their workouts, or recruits while they were, being Zoom. So just that alone is a difference maker. But the difference making started as we get to the middle and close out May. The difference making started in January and December, even when he said, "Hey, that 3-9 is on me. Won't happen again. And one thing I'm gonna do is not only make some significant, deep-rooted staff changes. Any player that comes in here, I'm gonna be the first and last say on whether they come in here or not."
Mm,
So he's able to sit down and talk about a Boo Carter or Cree, talk about how we have 3 pro linebackers, the best linebacker room he's coached since he's been in college. And let me tell you this: he had an all conference, one in the NFL, one in the CFL linebacker room at Jackson State. So when he said this is the best linebacker group he's ever had, your ears should have perked up and your booty hole should have relaxed a little bit, because that's saying something. And
it
he
is
went
saying
position
something.
by position group like that. And even like shared with y'all, like, hey man, let me tell you what I'm gonna do now. Because I know this dude is a pro. And
Hmm.
because when I watch the draft, I don't see too many guys covering the slot get drafted in the first round. And I'm
Hmm.
coaching a first round caliber guy. I'm moving Boo to corner
Yeah.
because he's gonna get drafted for corner. He's going first round. He's that talented. And don't sleep on the freshman I got and what they're gonna be contributing this year and especially next year. He went through the whole
Several of
thing.
them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those DBs are looking great. Talking about several of those guys, like you said, Boo Carter, from safety to inside to being a primary outside corner or cornerback, as Coach Prime said. No such thing as outside corner. It's a cornerback. What you talking about? So Boo Carter there with all that talent. You're going to
But,
find out who's going to.
shout out to Scotty Deep Pockets.
What Scotty say?
No, that was him and Scotty going back and forth on that.
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. Scotty, like, don't call me out for that. Though. All the good stuff I do, don't call me out for that one
Man,
right
I mean, it wasn't no call out. You said it. Prime
there.
respond. And Prime tried not to respond. But then
Yeah,
he
he
got the
did.
best of it. He just started laughing and said, "Dog, ain't no such thing as a
Outside quarterback.
yeah, you either
But
on the
Boo
corner.
Carter,
It's like the hood. You either standing on the corner or you're in the middle of the block. You leg.
yeah. But those DBs, I think he's excited about. He talked about a young guy from Texas, or he have several of them from Texas that's out there been balling out. Hardy, Boyd, and so on. But the young guys in Mojo and several other guys, like I said, I think that this DB room might be the best he's had. He had Travis Hunter in that room now, but overall, from the safeties to the cornerbacks, this might be
Say,
the most talented ones. And he talked about
say it.
how excited he was about Nate Mitchell also and
Say it.
Randall Fontenette.
Say
Go ahead
it.
though.
Say it. Say
Yeah.
it. I'm just waving to you. Look. I grew up in the church, and the pastor say, if I'm driving down your road, wave at me. So I put my hands up when you're preaching good, Chico. I'm
Mm-hmm.
trying to wave at you because what you just said, people will miss. The haters out there would clip it and say that Chico said Natine is better than Travis. That ain't what you said. What you said is this room in totality, because there's no big drop offs between a Travis and somebody else. Everybody got that dog in them. This room is in aggregate and in total more talented than past rooms. I'll co-sign that with you, Chico.
Yeah. You look
And
from
the
top
future,
to
and the
bottom.
future is bright. Everybody ain't leaving tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And that's what he was excited about, those young guys. That then you have a mixture of veterans coming in, guys who've made plays at other schools.
Chico, can
Like,
I hit you between your eyes with this? And there's some coach didn't get around to touching on.
okay,
He bragged on the defense, right?
that's right.
He particularly bragged on his secondary, the corners and the
Right.
safeties, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are y'all not understanding? Which the spring and now going into August, y'all don't think that's gonna make Juju better?
Going against better competition.
Yeah. And at each spot, he ain't got nowhere like, oh, that's Neely over there. Let me pick on him and not practice against Chico today. You got a Chico everywhere back there.
Mm.
And who's celebrating your face the way Shiloh used to when he would pick off Shador.
Right.
Like, come on, y'all. Like this, iron sharpens iron, man. And I say the same thing about Coach Prime, and I take nothing away from his individual God-given fast twist muscle or his individual work ethic and what he brought to the table and to get his mama off that pushing that car to the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
But do not sleep on the fact that when he went to Atlanta all week long before Sunday, he was lined up on Andre Rison. When he went to the 49ers all week long before Sunday, he was lined up on Jerry Rice.
Yeah.
When he went to Dallas all week long before Sunday, he was on Michael Irvin. Yeah. If you don't think the week was hard and Sunday was easy, you smoking that good. He done had his toughest matchups Tuesday through Thursday.
Right, at practice.
Yeah.
That's why you got to go hard at practice, man. Your practice, you're going to practice way more than you play anyway. So you need to take it serious. I heard Amon-Ra St. Brown's dad talk about that this past week. He said when I had them out there as little kids, even in high school, I would watch them at practice. I'd say, hey, man, listen, don't be out there playing around. Once you're in between those lines, it's serious because you're trying to go somewhere with this. If you're playing around, messing around with friends, they're not going anywhere. And you mess around and get stuck with that. What you call it?
Cutting deals.
Don't be
out here and practice cutting deals. Don't be out here and practice playing the brother-in-law game.
Brother-in-law.
No, I mean, hey, dog.
Excuse me, titty bummer.
Hey, dog. Yeah, I don't feel good today, man. Don't go hard. All right, I got you.
Yeah.
No, we hunting all day. I'm whooping your ass all day because you can't cut no deal during the game.
No, dog.
Wake up, Captain, drop a super chat now. Morning run, go dumb, funniest in town. If you ain't sub yet, sit your ass down. If you ain't sub yet, sit your ass down. Hey, runner, grab your coffee.
Put your shotguns in the sky, your black fist high, your rebel flags, that's damn right. Let's go.